Hello everyone. This video I will show you something for the Active Directory. So two things I want to show you. One is to enable the recycle bin, and the other one is to set up the password policy for security group. Normally for Windows 2012 R2 and Windows 2016, the Active Directory has introduced a recycle bin. So if we enable recycle bin, this means if we delete a user account or computer account, we have a chance to restore it from the recycle bin. So let's do it now. So normally we go to the Active Directory Administrative Center, and when we go there, and then we click the domain. In the domain, and we see on the right side there's a enable recycle bin. So we can just click enable recycle bin, click OK, and then click OK. So after we enable recycle bin, we can close and reopen again. It should be enabled. So if you see this one enable recycle bin is already grayed out, this means it's already enabled. Let's see what happens if I go to the Active Directory. I want to delete a user account. I just delete this one. So I delete the user account from this w2016.local, and the entire users OU, and then if I minimize this one, I go to the Active Directory Administrative Center, and then refresh again. Go there, and then if I click delete folders, you see this test02 user is in the recycle bin, so we can restore it. We just highlight this user and then click restore. So it's in the deleted for objects folder. So if we go back to the Active Directory, we refresh. We see the test02 is back. So that's for the recycle bin in Active Directory. So the other one I wanted to show you is to how to enforce the password policy for security groups. Normally in Active Directory there is a, if we go to the group policy management, there is a default domain policy, and in the default domain policy they have set up not this one. They set up the password policy like enforce password history for 24 passwords, and password maximum age is 42 days, and just 7 characters. But if we want to enforce the password policy for some users like administrators, we want them to set the password length to 20 characters, and set the password expire age to 30 days. We can do is we can go to the Active Directory Administrative Center again, and then we in the domain we go to the system, and then we go to the password setting container. So in this one we create a click new and password settings. We put the name as the precedence is like a priority, if the lower number, then this will apply first. We say this one, and then we want to change the length to 20, and we want to remember history for 12. We want to change this one to 30 days, and then we want to apply to a security group. We just select one, select AG. I have already created a security group like AG underscore password underscore enforce underscore group. So click OK, and then we go there. Click OK. So this password enforce password policy is applied to this group now. Let's go back to the Active Directory. We see the security group. We have created this group, and I have added the user Jack Williams to the group. This means Jack Williams, when Jack changes the password, he needs to set up 20 characters, and after 30 days the password will be expired because it is different from the default group policy, which is set up in the domain for all, different from all other users in the domain. Thank you. That's all I show you for today. Thanks.